from the perspective of mental hygiene, one of the things I would recommend is that when things go wrong for you, you start at the highest level of resolution in your hierarchy and work upward. You don't say, well, God, now everything's over. You know, you might say, okay, what can I do to ensure that I do better on the next test? So then you could analyze your subroutines, your micro subroutines. Like, how much do you study a day? Well, sometimes people will tell me, I study 6 hours a day. It's like, no, you don't. You sit in front of what you're supposed to be doing for 6 hours a day, but if you actually study for more than 3, I would be shocked. Because I've met almost no one in my entire life who can sustain high-level concentration for more than 3 hours, for more than 6 days a week, for more than a year. You'll just burn yourself to a crisp. So no, you're deluding yourself into thinking that you're studying for 6 hours a day. You'd be way better off to cut it down to 2.5 and actually do it. Like, there's micro routine analysis that you can do. So that might be helpful. Then you can implement that and run it. That's what you do if you're a behavioral psychologist. Someone comes and says, my life's over. And you say, well, let's go for the micro routines. What do you mean? Well, they say, well, I can't be a doctor. Well, okay. Could you be a nurse? Would that work? Could you be a medical technician? You know, could you be, what else could you be? Could you be a social worker? Etc. Like, okay, so your domain is helpful medical type of person. Well, one element of that is doctor, but it doesn't exhaust the entire realm of possibilities. So I'd say, like, flex up a bit. You know, it's not the only path. And so that would be a more high-level adjustment. That'd be a more cognitive adjustment if you were in cognitive behavioral therapy. It's like, let's check out your subroutines, make you more effective at studying, but, you know, let's loosen up your top-level abstractions. You should be a good person, let's say, whatever you decide that means. One element of that is be productively employed in a way that doesn't make you bitter and nasty.